Hey everyone, this is Alvin, and together with Neil Napier and the rest of the KV social team, before I get started, so I want to make sure that you can hear me, just give me a quick yes or one in the chat if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. Together with me, there's Nicholas and Riste as well. So if you have any questions, if you have some questions that I might not be able to answer live on call, feel free to chat with us, and they'll give you the answers as well. So as much as possible, I would like to answer the all of the questions live, just to make sure that, of course, that gets maybe other people might have the same question. All right, perfect. So we have Wolfgang, we have Giselle, we have Dean, Don, Sajid. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. We have Ella as well, from all the way from Croatia. All right, perfect. So we got a lot of people all around the world. So if you can see the screen right now, it should say Kyvio Smart Member. So I'm sure you're here because, well, Neil posted something on that there's gonna be a training today on the Kyvio group, Facebook group. So that's initially what we're gonna focus on today. All right. So all about building your own membership site. So, guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see what's inside and how to build your next info product? Give me a yes right now if you're ready to build your own info product with Kyvio. All right, perfect. Heck yes, rock and roll, says Wolfgang. All right, so let's move on to Kyvio here. So let me just go back here and let me show you step by step how you can access this one. So right now you should be seeing, well, particularly the beautiful dashboard. Oh, not this one. So let me just log in really quick here, and we should go back to the login page. All right, so I want to make sure this is step by step. So does this screen look familiar to you? Smart funnels, smart membership, blog builder. Yes, maybe perhaps too familiar. All right. So to build or to start your membership platform, you can go to the Smart Membership area here. You can either click on Set Up Membership Site, or you can click on Smart Membership on the left-hand menu. So I would say bigger buttons means better clickability. So I'm gonna click the thing on the right, the smack in the middle of the page. So from here, you have membership products, you have members and members manager, theme. So by the way, just a quick note for everyone who's wondering if there's going to be new designs, new themes. Yes, that is already in the works. That should be coming up in a few weeks. So we can't really give you a specific date because we don't want to, well, we don't want to fail on that promise. But what we can promise though is we are working on it, and it should be coming in a few weeks. All right. So if you haven't set up your membership yet or membership site yet, all you have to do is just go to the settings part. Right, this is where you can find the site title of your membership site, and of course where you can find the link, right, the full link of your membership site. For example, if you have Kyvio or Kyvio.com, there's gonna be a sub-site. You can either put it as membership or outsourcing in our part. So if I go here and let me open up a new window here, and uh, this the sub-site is outsourcing. This is where your customers will be able to log in and see all of the courses that you have. So this is a separate login just for your customers. All right, so again, you can set that up here. So basically, even if they didn't buy any of the products, you can cross-sell multiple products as well. What I mean is that if they only purchase one, they'll also be able to see other products that you have that they can buy inside the built-in practically store. All right, so yes, you can show all active products or just show purchase products only. Depends on how you want to do that. How do we link to our own domain name? That's something that you can do here on the current site. If I click on edit current site here, there we go. Let me see, edit current site. All right. So they can see it here. There we go. Domain mapping. So you have to select domain mapping as yes, and select whatever domain that you type in, whatever domain name that you want to use here. And of course, you need to make sure that you set up or you follow the setup guide on the correct domain mapping, which is going to be creating a CNAME and pointing to a specific IP address. There's actually a full training about that, Dean. I think I have it here. Let me see.
Alvin, there
Yeah.
is full training in the knowledge base. We have full training on how to from start to finish on how to add your SSL certificate to your domain mapping instructions.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, if you can link it to Dean, that would be awesome as well. So that I can't find. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, everything's here. Dean, if ever you have any problems with any part of how to set up anything here, all right, everything, including domain mapping and SSL, as Risty has mentioned. All right, so let's go back. I think we got sidetracked for a bit there, so let's go back to the membership platform here. So again, you can create your own footer text, you can create your own password, you can set the length of the password you want for customers to get when they buy and they get access to a specific product. All right, and you can also have targeting as well if you want that setup. So before I proceed, is everything clear about the settings part and how you can set that up? Because that's the first thing you need to set up, because you want, of course, you would want to test out your uh, membership site before you start building anything on it. All right, so if I'm going too fast, just let me know. If you have a specific question, again, the chat is ready for you as well. All right, perfect. So let's move on to the most important part, which is going to be building your products inside. So as you can see from here, we have several products here. Some of the products here might be familiar to you. You might have bought it. Might have seen an email about it. Like for example, 21-day recurring machine, pitch perfect positioning, right? All of these are active products. Well, most of them are active products, right? So what we're gonna do is on the webinar today is I'm gonna show you how to build a quick new info product from start to finish. All right. So building a product is gonna require 5 steps. So let me go back to the presentation here. Step 1 would be the basic info. All right. So let's actually create a new product here. Click on Add New. There we go. We're now on step 1. Our step 1 will be naming our product. Let's say, for example, my product is all about Facebook marketing. All right. Let's say I'm gonna put the name here. Facebook marketing made easy. Let's copy and paste the description. You can have a short description here, 1 to 2 sentences, just enough to describe what the product is all about. Let's say we're gonna do that as well here. Let's say Facebook marketing made easy is a complete and step-by-step training on how you can target customers using Facebook. There we go. There's a quick, short, and quick description. So since we don't have a sales page yet, I'm just gonna leave it as is for this one, right? I don't have a thank you page yet, so I'm gonna leave that as a default thank you for now. All right. So we have show member progress here. Yes, yes. Show quiz on module page as well. So if you do want a quiz at the end of the module and your customer can get scored on that module, right? Based on the progress they have, you can set that up here. It is pretty good, especially if you have longer training. So if you have trainings that have or modules or training that you have multiple videos, let's say 8 videos per module. So this is a good way for your customers to gauge how far along they are. Right, but if you have shorter, let's say 1 video per module or just 3 videos in the entire video series or video training, then there's really no need to have a quiz or a progress bar. But if you have longer training videos, let's say you have more than 5 videos, I would recommend having at least a membership or progress or quiz added on your on that training. So this happens, the settings you have here will only happen in on that specific info product or that specific product that you create inside the membership. All right. So whatever changes that you do here only applies to one specific product. It does not affect everything else. All right. So you have a product image as well. So what is a product image? It can be an e-cover, right? And of course, you can upload your own here. In fact, let me just get something. Let's say, for example, I want to use this one. It can be anything that you want. Again, it's a short description or a short image that you can use as well as like, kind of like a thumbnail there, like an e-cover. So there's Neil's beautiful face there, and as well as me. So you can use something like that. And you have the support link. So it depends on you. If you have a Zendesk account, if you have a Freshdesk account, or you can use the built-in membership platform or the not membership. You can use the built-in support center inside of Kyvio. All right. So if you let me see, go back here. So for support desk, let's look at this. Check this out. There we go. So you can have either the support desk URL. You can add this in. Again, you can set this up just like you normally would with under the settings part, and select a URL that you want to use. So in our case, it's Kyvio or kyviosocial.kyvio.com/support. So I'm gonna put that in. There we go. Click the next. Boom. We're now on step 2. All right. So step 2 is the payment options. All right. So all the payment options that you have set up. Now, if you only see a couple of stuff here, a couple options here, that means you have not done any integrations here. All right. You need to create the integrations for the payment option so that you can see it when you create the product. So for those who are wondering where you can find this, just click on your name in the top right corner, go to integrations, and from here you simply select or click on add new integration and select the payment method option. So see, you have PayPal, Stripe, right? You also have ClickBank, Digital Guardian, and all of that. So PayPal would be the easiest, right? Just need an email address for PayPal. You don't even need to fill this up. That's only when you want to have a sandbox mode, and there are also instructions here on how to get an API username and password, or an API signature as well for PayPal. All right. So again, all the instructions are there as well. If yeah, if you don't have that support center, you can always use your mail instead, your email instead. That's a perfectly fine option as well. All right. So guys, everything clear so far about step 1, the basic info, and step 2, the payment options? Let me know. If something isn't clear, let me know right now. Because again, I would like to clarify everything before we move on to the more interesting part. Yeah, I'm a bit hyped up on coffee right now, so that's why I tend to speak quite fast when you have too much energy, too much caffeine. That can happen. All right, perfect. So everything's clear. About currencies for membership payments, are they coming? I think you can you know more about the currencies and how it's going to be developed.
Yeah, like at the moment, we only have the ones that are available in the system, of course. What happens is we will drop you a link where you can, it's called feedback.kyvio.com, where you can suggest the currency that you want to be implemented. And if it gets enough upvotes, enough traction, and then in due time, it will happen.
All right, yeah, and usually it's right there. The default is US dollar, right?
Yeah,
Understand? Yeah.
right now we're working with US dollars right now.
All right, perfect. So, Carl Mocayaro, not another cup, Wolfgang. I think I'll be I'll be flying when I drink another cup of coffee. All right. Let me see. If the payment rates that you, or say for example, if you use PayPal, um, Let me see. And cross EU VAT rates, or is that the payment platform? Yeah, that should be inside the payment platform that you use, Dean. If talking about VAT, that's something calculated within your payment platform. We don't really collect, like we don't collect payments in our own. Is integrated with the payment gateway, so that needs to be happening on the payment gateway itself.
However, we are working on the product builder soon, so when that happens, we're going to have the payments going through Kyvio itself. So it will change the
Good
game on
point.
a
Yeah,
whole.
that's a big change. Yeah. So yeah, same thing with I think Stripe. Yeah. So if you have Stripe integration, you should be able to use other currencies. Correct me if I'm wrong, Risty.
I'm not sure on that one, but
Yeah, because if the default that not default language, default currency that you have in Stripe, if it's in say euro, it should be able to collect in euro. And
also, Scott O'Neill, we're not going to be charging anything in between. So it's basically it's going to be if you have PayPal, the only fee that you're going to pay is to PayPal.
yeah, exactly. So what happens is, let's say the price that you can set right now in Kyvio is in US dollar, right? So what happens is that it's a your payment gateway. The default is euro or the default is UK pound, right? What happens is that it will automatically readjust the currency, the rates into that currency that you have. So although the price is set in dollar in Kyvio, it will automatically adjust if you have an integration with Stripe or with PayPal. But then again, the irritating part here is that it has to do the um, it has to do the adjustment for you. All right, all clear, guys. Let me know so we can move on. Yep, exactly. The payment gateway will adjust to the purchaser's country. Good point. Exactly, Wolfgang. All right, perfect. So let's say we select PayPal and we select Stripe for the payment options, right? So you can have multiple payment options if you do want. That is an option. So click on next. So there we go. This is what I mean the part. Uh, so currently is only based in US dollar, right? And you can have also multiple pricing for the same product and multiple levels as well. So let's say, for example, this is going to be available at $97. Oh, what happened to my computer there? And my numpad just died. Okay, this is $97. There we go. And you're going to have the option to either who can purchase this one. Is this going to be available for members only, or is this available for everyone else? There we go. So let's say our name would be Facebook Marketing Made Easy Lifetime. All right, there we go. Click on save. Okay, you have to click on save first before you can get any of the URLs here. All right, click on create product. There we go. So now we have our product here. So if you click on edit, you will see the two additional options or the two additional steps. Can you see this? Can you see actions and contents? All right, perfect. So now let's say, for example, we are gonna add a variant for the pricing. Let's say we want a monthly price as well, right? So we're gonna click on add price variant, click on the name here. Let's say Facebook marketing made easy, then monthly. There we go. And we set this up as a subscription. There we go. And I said the price for this is $17 a month. Weird. All right. So 17 bucks a month. Recurring times. Let's say 0 for unlimited recurring. We can set that up. Again, we're
Also,
gonna
Alvin, you can tell them that we actually have, you can enable a trial period for a
yes, good
selected
point.
amount of time.
So yeah, just like Krista has mentioned, if you like to entice customers to sign up, you can have a 7-day, $1 trial period. I would not recommend giving it for free because there's no really any micro commitment. Because if they're paying to give $1, even though it's just $1, that means that they have the capability to pay. They're just not sure yet. It's a good way for you to filter out the buyers from just the freebie mongering people, right? So it's a good way for you to do that. So if a trial here, all right, and say we're gonna add this here, 7-day trial. There we go, and we can click on update product. Let me see, and we should have the PayPal other payment options there. All right. So basic info done, payment options that done, prices and levels done. All right. So we're now done from step 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna go with the automation. Step 4 is all about automation, guys. So this is kind of like a conditional statement. I think there's a app called IFFT um, online that basically automates a few stuff. It basically does the same thing. If someone buys this product, will they be added to a list? Will they be added to a webinar? So let's say if someone buys the lifetime license for Facebook Marketing Made Easy, the product we created, do we add them to a list, a customer list? Do we register them to a webinar event, or are we giving additional training or another product as a freebie, right? So let's say usually what we do is we add a customer to the list. Again, this is going to be the list either that you have inside of Kyvio or any autoresponder that you have integrated your account with. So let's say, oh, Ursty, by the way, I can hear you typing. You might want to mute. Or Damien. Or is it Damien? Yeah. There we go. Thanks.
Yeah, fixed.
All right. Good to go then. All right. So I have Kyvio here. Let me list this. Let's say I want everyone to be listed inside of InstaMailer FE. Just an example. All right. Click on update product. There we go. So anyone who buys Facebook Marketing Made Easy will be able will be added to the list of my choice. So can I add multiple lists into one action? Yes, you can. So let's say, for example, if someone buys it, I also add them to another separate list. I can do that as well, right?
Actually, there you can add as many automations as you want, which is a super
Exactly.
powerful weapon. You have to usually pay for this kind of stuff separately, and in here you get it integrated. Perhaps so. Let's say on an average product, I have at least 4 to 5 different automation. Add to list, give them another additional bonus product. You can have them, have separate tags so you can know which customer is where, etc. It's a very powerful tool.
Yep, exactly. And I actually use this on a daily basis, so I know how powerful this automation is. It might sound a bit weird to add a lot of automation to it, but it can really speed up the process. Like you don't need to like import everything there. And the cool thing about this is since this happens on a per price level, you'll be able to segment your customers based on the product they bought, based on what price level. So you can set up you can set up upgrades as well specific to only that kind of price level, right? So let's say for example I want to add new customers to this list, and I want to add this to say if I have a let's say I have a list for those who bought the trial, right? So I'm gonna click on add or update product, And there we go. And remember, the settings we have here under actions are only specific to this product. It will not affect any of the older products that you have created, or perhaps in the future ones that you do. Right? It's product specific. So once
Also,
we're done, yeah, sure.
sorry to interrupt. We can. This is one of the things that we use this for. Is also you can do this and add specific actions for a specific type of payments, as you said. So let's say you want to push the yearly more plan or a monthly one instead of the lifetime. So what you do is the automation lets you market your monthly one plan, and you can give them bonus. Product or give them additional, like lessons, etc. So only to that list. So that's what makes it very powerful.
Awesome. So yeah, so you can have any as many automations you want here. So there's really no limit on how much automation you want to set up for your product. So guys, before we move on to step 5, is everything clear so far about actions and how it can automate the way you add people to your list, to a webinar, and all? And if you have any questions about steps 1 to 4, now is the best time to ask. All right, perfect. That's very powerful, very powerful. Something like this usually when you talk about automation, it's a separate software, or it's a separate website altogether. One of the automation part is Zapier, and it will actually cost you around $50 a month or so just to integrate with GoToWebinar. With this, you have unlimited automation. Yep, you can also add members manually. I'm gonna show that in the later part, how you can manage people. All right, so let's move on to content. How do you set up the content? So just like what I mentioned a bit briefly earlier, everything is set up as modules and as lessons. All right, so let me show you for examples. Let me click on add module here. So let's see, module 1, intro to FB or FB ads. There we go. Click on the plus sign. Boom, there we go. You can change the slug here. Let's say the slug will just be module 1. And by the way, guys, each module is protected, so even if they have the direct link, they won't be able to open it. All right, so yeah, if you want to protect your content here, yes, they won't be able to see the content unless they're already logged in. All right, so we have our module 1 here. The next step would be adding the content in, so the lessons. There we go. So lesson 1, let's say for example, lesson 1, let's say how to set up a FB account or an FB advertising account, ads account. Again, plus, there we go. And from here, all right, from each lesson here, we can then edit this. All right, we can then edit this here. Let me see. So we can add a thumbnail here as well. Let's say you're just gonna add something random here. There we go. And there we go. So once we have, right, once we have this here, right, now we can click on add content. Okay, there we go. All right, so you have lesson 1 here. So again, you can replicate it here again if you want to do that. And click on the edit icon. There we go. So just like normally what we do with the funnel builder, everything's drag and drop. right? Drag and drop, right? So you have a title here. We can change this as well. And if you want to add a video, you just drag that on the canvas. So click on the settings part, and you have the option to either use a YouTube video, a Vimeo video, or you can embed like a custom embed code. Now, how does the embed code work, and why is it there? You might be using a third-party player. Say you're using what's that, Flow Player, right? If you're using Wistia, if you're using Amazon S3, right? So those are the options that you can use. You're not limited to just YouTube and Vimeo. You can practically use any embed code that you want here. Now, normally we get a question like this: Do you host the videos? No, we don't host the videos, right? So you need to upload that to either YouTube, Vimeo, or Amazon S3, and you put the embed code here. All right. So let's say if I want to get a YouTube video, let's say I want to get a video on my own channel. Now, for those who are, I think this is, I think everyone knows this. When you upload a video, you have the option on YouTube to either make it public, so public, everyone who's on your list, everyone who searches for that video will be able to see it. But if you put it unlisted, you can embed it, but it doesn't show up on the searches. All right. So yeah, again, this can happen with either you have a personal account with YouTube or a, or a corporate one. It doesn't matter. All right. So this option is available for you as well. Usually, for all of our paid trainings, we actually upload them as unlisted on YouTube. So let's say we go back to my channel here. This is actually my personal channel. Oh, let's see. There we go. We click on back. And let's say, for example, I want to use Neil's video here. All right, there we go. I can copy the video link here, and I can select YouTube here and put the video link there. I can either put autoplay or disable the controls as well. I would not recommend autoplay if it is a lesson video. All right, and again, please enable controls if it's a workshop video, because people will usually normally want to like replay or skip through a certain part. And of course, you can set up margins here as well. You can even add video, and there's also a download link, for example, that you want to add here. Let's say, for example, you want to create a buy button here. Let's say a large button, and the colors would be, background color would be blue, text color would be white, and you can have something like download the PDF training, and you can have a target URL. You can link this to Dropbox, to a specific file, to Google Drive or Amazon S3. So you can basically create the entire lesson here. All right. So guys, is everything clear so far about creating the lesson or the content inside? All right, perfect. So let me just go to webinar here. All right. Can I get an audio element? What do you mean by audio element? Do you mean a downloadable audio element or just a audio book or reading? You mean even embedding a audio player? That's a very good question. We actually haven't tried that, um, but you should be able to. Oh, Arista, by the way, can you pitch in here for a bit? Didn't we have a HTML option before?
Sorry, what kind of option?
HTML element. I think you used to have it.
Yeah, you can, but you have to insert a text element and then you go to the source of it.
There
That's
we
how
go.
you do HTML. Yeah, just drag a text element, and when you go to edit, you will find the source where you can edit, where you can paste HTML.
There we go. So let's try that. Let's say audio here. The text element is here. Click on edit and go to the source element. There we go. And just remove everything here and put in the embed code for SoundCloud or any audio element you want to add. All right. So Azaris, let me know if that answered your question. I'm just assume you're using SoundCloud. Because I don't know any other audio player aside from SoundCloud or Spotify. All right. So aside from that, any other questions, guys? Yeah. So how do you use your audio, by the way? Like, how do you distribute it? Is it a downloadable or is it something that people can stream?
Mm,
Yeah, because
Alvin,
if it's
I'm not really
streaming,
sure that we can support audio because the HTML is it's HTML5 code which you can enter. So I would suggest you just have a video with a static image and just playing the audio. It's much easier that way.
yeah,
And
you
you
can
can
use
add
YouTube in
subtitles.
either way.
Yeah, and you can add subtitles or something, etc.
Yeah, if you can specify like a platform that you would like to use for audio, we would be happy to try it out and see if it works. Um, if not, and if you're not sure, if you're not on SoundCloud, for example, you can just use YouTube, just have a static image there, and just upload the audio there. The same way as you upload any videos. The download link, yeah, that's something you can do pretty much with any button here. So just link it to the music file or the audio file. All right. So if this looks a bit plain to you guys, like the training itself, for example, here you can save this and you can actually modify how the page looks like. So something that a lot of people miss is this very cute gear icon here on the top right corner. This is actually pretty cool. You actually get to customize the page, the colors, and how your product will look like if the customer's logged in. All right. So if you erase all the drawings here, click on non-drawing here, click on the gear icon here. So as you can see, let me just close this. So you have page, background, header, footer, button, and all that. So you can actually get to customize how this will look like. Of course, there are schemes as well. Right now, the default is bright green, and let's say I want this to be pastel blue. As you can see, this color changes as well here. So it affects pretty much all the layout as well. So if you want a background image, you can also do that here. You can upload your own, or if you, there we go. So you want to use this, then you can select. There we go. We have a background here as well. So yes, you will be able to customize how the membership will look like. Click on save. I like this color. There we go. All right. All right, perfect. So we have header here as well. You can change this. Let's say, for example, I want to change this to Facebook marketing made easy, or I can add a custom image there. Let me see. Let me add a quick or look for a logo there. All right, or I can, if you like your face too much, you can also put it there on the header, and your face will appear there. I would suggest something transparent, by the way, with a transparent background, so that it will not interfere with the color of that you chose. All right, let me try this out. Maybe social. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't have a transparent for this one. Unusually, because it's saved as a JPEG. Let me see. Let me try this out. There we go. We have a transparent logo there now. Click on save. And there we go. All right, so you can customize the colors here. Once you're done, click on save. Once again, just to make sure, because again, something you don't want to do is close it when you haven't saved it. It's better to tap twice than having to redo everything. All right, so we are now done on the first lesson. Let's say we want to add another lesson into the existing module, right? So again, we click on add content again. Lesson 2, here we can add the process here, how to target your audience. Click on plus sign. There we go. Let's edit this part further. This should be a dash. Click on the plus sign again. Again, click on edit, the same way as we did before. And let's look for another video here that we can use. Again, I'm just grabbing quick videos here. All right, so let me try this. There we go. Again, you just need the link of the videos. Again, I think pretty much everyone knows how to do that. So we have our second lesson here that we created earlier. Add video here again. We click on settings, add the YouTube video. And let's say we don't have any download link for this one. We're going to click on save. Just to make sure again, just click on save again twice just to make sure that everything is saved properly. And then click on exit. So now we have 2 lessons inside one module. So let's say you want to add a new module. Then click on add module here again. And then repeat the same process over and over. Now, once you're ready, once you have seen how this will look like, because you actually get to see this as well. You can then mark it as publish and click on update product. Remember, you have to publish it before it will be available, before it can be seen. All right, so click on publish, the plus sign here, and click on update product. There we go. Now we can also need to publish this one. Remember to click on the plus sign, by the way. Click on save or update product. There we go. And we should now have public here. And if we click on preview here, we get to see how the lesson is set up. Can you see this, guys? Is it clear, by the way? Yep, very, very easy, right? And you have here module 1, lesson 2, lesson 1, lesson 2. Let me know if this is something that you can do with your eyes behind your back, perhaps. All right. Yep. Very, very simple. Again, we want to make it that in a way that you don't need to code anything. You don't need to put any short codes in it. It's very easy. I would say it's even a lot easier than a lot of membership builder products on WordPress. All right. So now we have module 1 done. Let's say our product is just 2 videos. Maybe it's a $5 product, right? So we're done. We're done with the content part. Now, how do we get to sell this? You can't sell it the way it is. You need a sales page. Again, I'm going a bit beyond what we're supposed to do, but I want to give you that extra step because again, it's pretty useless if you have a product done but you don't know how to sell it. So let's do a quick shortcut here. We're gonna create a quick sales page. All right, so we're gonna jump into the funnel builder. I know Riste, Neil only talk about the membership builder, but I want to show this part as well. It's very, very important. We got a lot of questions in support, I think, when we first got started with this. All right, so guys, before I proceed to the sales page part, is everything clear from steps 1 to 5? Let me know. And again, if you have any questions, if you want me to repeat a certain step, just let me know as well. So here's what I missed is the module, a section inside a course is a module complete course. It's a section. So just like when you read a book, you have chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and inside that chapter you have different topics as well. Yeah, it makes a lot easier. So let's say module 1 is introduction to Facebook ads, and you have there what is a Facebook ad, what is a newsfeed ad, what is blah blah blah, and module 2 you have how to use or how to target customers inside of Facebook.
Yeah.
You
Also,
have
Alvin, we have to tell the customers about this. It's super cool. You can actually even drip feed modules. Like, let's say this month you can add another lesson to your course, and the next one another one, and you can make it visible to
on a
all.
specific date. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So for if you want, let's say, if you want customers to follow the video step by step, they don't like skip one video and just watch it like the last one. So it just sometimes happens, and keep them engaged. So you can drip feed the content. So as Missy mentioned, you have the content there already, but it's still in draft mode, so they won't be able to see it, and you will be able to schedule it to be open on a specific day. Let's say day one, they can only see or watch the video for day one consumption. Let's say introduction and all that. Day two is something else. Day three, something else. They have to wait for the next lessons. It's a very cool way as well to keep refunds down. So a lot of people will say that, hey, I watched the entire video, I don't know what I still don't want to do, don't know what to do, right? This is especially great for if you're selling kind of like any info product that requires steps. Let's say for yoga, right? You don't introduce someone to advanced yoga without any basic information first, because they might break their back. All right. Could you do the payment system, please? All right, sure. There we go. Let me know what you need to know about the payment section. All right. Yeah, while waiting for that, Sajid, I'm going to just answer a few questions here. Um, any way to monitor which modules, lessons, videos, audio have gone through or have a specific member to go through? We'll say, from what I know, we don't have that yet. I think it's only going to happen on the customer side, right?
I think so as well.
Yeah, you can also
Uh,
tell them to leave a comment or have a question and in the support in the membership builder itself. Because remember this, the notes here are actually only specific to that lesson or to that video. Oh, you were saying something, Risty?
Yeah, like maybe about the payment, like after you're all finished with everything, the buy button will be inside manage your product. Yeah, maybe they want to see how the buy button looks,
Yeah,
answer.
exactly. That's what I wanted to talk about the sales page as well. All right, so let's talk about the sales page really quick because again, um, it's actually pretty simple. With the Stripe setup, let me see. O'Neill, let me get you that. It's actually very easy. If we could add new integration here, let's say Stripe. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you just need the pub, the pub, the publishable key and the secret key. Again, instructions are here as well. So you just go to account settings, API keys for the Stripe account. And once you click on save, it should be integrated. That's it. Again, there's also a video about on how to set it up, so no worries about that there. All right, so guys, let's set up a quick sales page to show you how you can add the buttons, all right, and to start selling the product. Everyone ready? Let me know. Again, I want to make sure everyone is ready for this, because I don't want to blindside you with too much information. Perfect. So let's open up the smart funnels here. Oh, smart funnels. There we go. So let's say we are gonna create a new product, right? Well, we have created a new product. Let's say we're gonna create our own funnel here. New funnel. You can just put anything here. Let's say sales funnel. I don't have any upsells. 0, 0. Click on next. Let's say it's gonna be Facebook marketing made easy. Click on build funnel. Boom. Does everything else look familiar here? All right, so we haven't selected any template yet, so it's still well in draft mode. All right, so let's say in the sales page we're gonna select a template here. So let's look for sales. Let's see here we have real estate, we have dating. I think everyone's very familiar with this already by now. So yeah, so don't worry if this doesn't like this doesn't look similar to what your niche would look like. You can always customize them with your own content, right? So let's say I wanna have the video sales here. This looks pretty cool. I wanna click on choose. Oh, there we go. All right. So I don't have. Oh, I can have the logo here for KV Social. All right. Let's say we have the KV logo here. Let's look for it here really quick. All right. So we have a headline here. We're just gonna do a quick headline. So learn how or tap over 8.2 billion people on Facebook and build your real online business today. There we go. The color looks bad, so what we're gonna do is we are going to center this and we're gonna change the color. Say we make it white. We can change the font size as well. Make it 56, bold, and let's underline a specific section. There we go. All right. So we're gonna leave that there, or you can delete this. All right, there we go. So here's our buy button, right? So how do we add our buy button here? So we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go back to the smart membership, right? Remember step 5? We click on edit. We go to prices and levels, and if you click on the prices and levels here, you actually see a link, either a PayPal link or a Stripe link, depending on how your payment setup is created. All right, so let's say we're gonna use PayPal for this. We're gonna copy, all right, and we're gonna go back. Oh, where's that? Here. And let's say since we do have two options, right? We do have two products or two pricing points. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a two columns here. We're gonna drag this, and we're gonna clone this on the second part, and we're gonna add some text on top of it. Oh, there we go. So let's say, for example, this one would be order or get access to Facebook marketing made easy with lifetime license. All right, we got bold. Let's make it a bit bigger. And we add it here. And for this we have here $1 7-day trial. and $17. Oh, $17 monthly after. All right, there we go. If you these are not aligned, you can adjust the top margin here until it fits. There we go. So going back, go. This is the lifetime license we selected here. We're gonna copy the buy button, and we click on button settings here. Click on actions. Place the link for that buy button. All right, let's click on save, and we go back. We go to the monthly trial again, and we also get the buy button for the PayPal here, and add that in the same way we did the first one. Once we're done, click on save and click on publish. All right. So guys, is everything clear so far? Was that easy? Let me know. Super easy. Let's say let's say for example, you want to have different payment options, right? You have this is for PayPal. So, what do we do then? We can make this really quick. We can make this change really quick, guys. So we're gonna move the margin here. We're also gonna remove some of the unnecessary stuff here. All right. So let's see. We can change the bottom margin for this one. Make it 0. So it's really close. Pay with PayPal. And we can change the text here. We can make this a bit smaller. We don't want to do a very big pay with PayPal there. Make it dark gray or light gray. Right, just like that. Or you can also go with the subheading method. And yes, there's so many options here. Subtext. There we go. As you can see there, let's put a subtext. There we go. And let's say, for example, we have, just like what I mentioned earlier, we have two options to pay. We can either pay via PayPal or we can pay via Stripe. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a quick or add another line here just to separate them. Right? Have another line. There we go. You might not be able to see it very clearly, but there is a line there. And let's say we're gonna duplicate or clone this button. And we put that under the line. Alright? Same thing with the other one. Now we're gonna make this a bit shorter. Again, we have a top margin for this one. So let's make it really quick here. So 30 top margin only. And we have this here, 30 as well. Alright. So we have to change the color, by the way. It's good that you need to change the color because you want to make it quite different. Alright, let's say this is light blue. Alright, let's say the border is dark brown. Same thing with this one. Well, let me just duplicate this one so I don't have to keep on repeating. Okay. There we go. Colors, blah. Okay. So I'm gonna clone this. Just gonna delete the old one here. And I'm gonna change it to pay with Stripe. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna go back again to the membership part. right? So same place here, step 3, and we go get the Stripe button for Stripe or for the product we want. This is going to be monthly. So I get here, actions, there we go. Go back again. Go back again here with the Stripe payment. Actions. Click on there, add URL. Click on save. Boom. We have 2 payment options now for a single product. Guys, any questions? Let me know if that was super, super easy. Easy peasy, says Wolfgang. You guys want to see the page? Again, it's still a blank page. Let me actually get a quick sales video up here, just to as a filler text. Let's add Neil's video here instead, because I don't have a video for this. Right? So let's see, we add Neil's video here. There we go. And I'm gonna share with you we're gonna check out the sales page. And I'm gonna share it with the link as well in the chat so they can check it out. But don't buy it yet, okay? Oh, there we go. Let me know once you see the link, guys. There we go. And look at that. You have PayPal and we have Stripe as well. Now, since I didn't publish it on PayPal yet, or they didn't add it up on make it active yet, it should not link to or not ask you to check it out for now. But yeah, that's how easy you can create a product inside of Kyvio. Guys, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know what you think of the training so far. Is it good? Is it really helpful? And are you ready to start building your products? So you can add videos there. You can add your own video training. You can add downloadable stuff there as well, PDF training and all that. So yeah, practically you can do anything inside. All right. I think I have a question here from Mike. They should be able to access the training or the other recordings, right? Right, Christy? They should have it on a page.
They're available in the knowledge base. I will drop the link in the chat.
There we go. Perfect, perfect. When someone has paid, does the sign up page? What does the sign up page look like? There's no sign up page. It basically creates the account automatically for the customer. So once they buy the product, so let me show you an example. All right. Let me see. Let me just remove myself from one of the products here, which is gonna be my next training, which is gonna be adding membership or adding members manually. So we have here. We can have import member, export members, and all that. So let's say, for example, let me just go to webinar here. I don't like it when it keeps bothering me on the screen. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna remove a certain me, a certain me from one of the products. All right. So good thing there's only one Alvin. So I'm gonna remove myself here. There we go. There we go. All right, so what does your email look like if someone buys? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add myself as a member here again. Put in here my email address. I'm just going to use Gmail for now. And I'm just going to put a password here. All right, so Alvin, yeah, active phone number, blah, blah, blah. So this is how you add members in, by the way, if they're not a member. All right. So click on save member, or you can send a welcome email here as well. Save member. There we go. And there we go. The account has been created. As you can see, there's an additional step here: product access and transactions. So as you can see, this is the first email welcoming us that we are now a member of the membership site of the Kyvio social account. Is that clear, by the way, guys? This is what your customer will get once they become a member of your membership site. All right. So how would they know? How would they access the product? How do you grant access to a specific product? Right. So you click on product access, and you can click on add new. All the products that you have here are going to be listed. Let's say I want to add myself to the pitch perfect positioning. I can send the notification, create access, and that notification will be sent saying that, hey, Alvin, you've just got access to this training. So I have a question here from Sajid. Sajid is asking, would the emails reflect our domain? Yes, it will. All right, so let's check it out. Inbox here. There we go. You have new product access here. You have new product access to pitch perfect positioning. And if we go back, there's another email here. It's been resent, and let me actually log in here as a customer. All right. So let's put a username here. And let's log in as a customer. There we go. All good, guys. So since I don't have access to these products, can you see that it has a grayed out purchase product there? So this is what I mean by cross-selling. There we go. So it will link to a specific sales page that you want for this. Guys, let me know. Easy? Super, super easy, right? This is super simple, guys. Again, if you have tried any kind of landing page builder, this is gonna be so easy for you. I didn't even do a single code here. All right. All right, Risley, I'm not sure about Azar's question. You should be able to customize the text, right?
You can
The
customize
email.
the text in the modules, of course. I'm not sure for the email. We'll have to check on that.
Yeah. For now, by default, it's still in English. Everything. The text on the content itself would be customizable, but the buttons are gonna be in default English.
Yeah, because that is handled on the back end of the product.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so guys, I think that concludes our training. Wow, time really flies so fast. It's already been more than an hour now. All right, so guys, if you have any questions, let me know or let us know right now in the chat. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap things up so that for those in the U.S. to can still enjoy Washington Day. All right, perfect. Riste, the replay for this will be available within 24 hours, right?
Yes, this will be available, and an email will be sent throughout the next 24 hours to all customers. Plus, it will be available in the knowledge base.
Perfect. All right, so guys, if there are no other questions, we can wrap things up. Thank you everyone for joining and all the questions. Again, we are happy to do these webinars for you. Unfortunately, Neil is traveling, so he can't do this at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed today's call, and I hope I answered a lot of your questions and perhaps even motivated you to start building your products inside of Kyvio. Thank you everyone. Thank you Annette, Wolfgang, Don, Dean, Sajid, O'Neill, James, Giselle, Azaris. Again, I hope to see you on the next webinar. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for being with us, guys. Bye bye.